Cold, hungry and alone, living without a place to call home is the harsh reality for many young people in Bathurst and Orange. But Veritas House is providing a sense of comfort for those in times of need. Team leader Sharon Jones says the issue at hand isn't as obvious as it seems.
I think the thing that really stands out with youth homelessness is that it doesn't stand out. In Bathurst it's really well hidden, it's not seen in the community. Most of them are couch surfers, so staying with family and friends, and with that puts young people in really overcrowded and unsafe places to stay.
And the stats speak for themselves. Over 5 years, youth homelessness is up 36% among 19 to 24-year-olds. And while there has been a 2% nationwide drop in youth homelessness across the country, 300 young people end up homeless across Bathurst and Orange each year. Although there are many factors, family complications is the leading cause of youth homelessness.
I think the most important thing to remember is that young people don't choose to be homeless. They're often homeless due to family violence and domestic violence. We'll often have phone calls from the police in the middle of the night who've responded to young people or incidents in the family home where young people need to be removed for their own safety.
Regardless of the time of day, Veritas House is always well equipped in the event of an emergency, with age-appropriate backpacks and a warm place to sleep for the night. But for some, reaching out isn't always easy. Afraid of seeking help from services such as Veritas House, many homeless youths often resort to couch surfing or sleeping on park benches such as this one in times of crisis. And with the recent cold weather, this is certainly no place anyone would like to call home for the night.
So not being able to have somewhere to stay means that they're often worried about that instead of things like school or education, so it makes it difficult for them to engage in that process.
This stress can lead to mental illnesses, as Dr. Andrew McGrath explains.
There's a high rate of various mental illnesses, psychological disorders suffered by kids who are homeless. That's without doubt.
With all of this going on, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
They'll often come in contact with the legal system, and that can be through no fault of their own. It might be that they need to shoplift to eat for that night, or they might trespass just for simply somewhere to sleep.
These bad habits also often carry on into adulthood.
Well, it's probably going to predict a lot of poor outcomes in adulthood, such as alcohol and drug use, continuing homelessness, unemployment, incarceration.
Having organisations such as Veritas House in the community provides a light at the end of a dark tunnel for many homeless youths, with a range of programs designed to help these young people regain confidence and a sense of belonging in society.
We can transition a young person from crisis accommodation and then into our medium-term accommodation, and then they go on to access private rental. So that's really positive for us.
Lauren Howarth, 2MCE Extra.